Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another worthwhile moment. Today I thought I would share one of our favorite recipes that we have on rotate here in the house, and it is called sausage dip, but it is more than just dip. It is an extremely versatile recipe. So if we decide to use this as a dip, what we tend to do is we'll bring this to parties along with the mini sweet bell peppers. We'll cut them in half and use them as scoops. But the way that we use them around the house here is we'll take the sausage dip and we'll either add it on to some vegetables. So something like the zucchini noodles or the butternut squash noodles. And if we don't do it on top of vegetables, then what we'll do is we'll use it as our main, and we'll just add a half a plate full of veggies. So something like asparagus, Brussels sprouts, or even seasoned broccoli tend to work really, really well with this recipe. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think of it. This particular version, we're going to use a pound of sausage, Italian sausage. You're going to want to put that in a skillet and just chop it up and brown it. I went into the garden and I looked to see what sort of vegetables I had on hand. In this case, I had some green sweet bell peppers. So I went ahead and chopped those up and added it to my sausage. Usually I have my pan, it's going to be set to about medium, and you're just going to want to incorporate the bell peppers with the sausage and let them cook down just a little bit so that they're kind of crunchy, but really to your liking. If you like them more crunchy, then you won't need to saute them as long. If you want them a little bit more sweet, you can let them go a little bit longer. Then we're going to add some Philadelphia cream cheese. In this case, it's going to be an entire block, and I just cut it down to smaller sizes, and that way it'll melt within the recipe. I did add spinach earlier than I should have, so I actually pulled it out and then put it back in. You're going to want to add the spinach after all of the cream cheese has melted and incorporated into your sausage and bell peppers. Since the spinach does not take very long to wilt, that's going to be one of your last ingredients. And then you just slightly mix it up, a little here, a little there, until the spinach has wilted to your liking. So here you can see everything has been incorporated. The spinach has been shrunken down to the way that we like it. And then what I did is I went ahead and I put it in a bowl or a container, and then throughout the week we'll just portion it out to whatever it is that we want for dinner or lunch. This is such a versatile recipe. Now for this case, I went ahead and made some mushrooms. We like to incorporate a lot of mushrooms with this particular dip. So here we have some baby bells, and I just went ahead and added them to the same pan. The pan was still set to about medium. Went ahead and added a little bit of EVOO to that. And let them cook. Again, you can add any sort of vegetable that you like. The main part of this is really just the sausage and the cream cheese. I know some people who don't really care for pork. What you can do is you can change it out and have probably just the beef, and then just make sure that you pull out all of the fat or that you drain it. You can see the mushrooms are really starting to cook down, and the aroma is so good, guys. Oh, it smells so good. I love adding just some straight up salt and pepper to this, and that is it. Add those to another baking dish and pop it in the refrigerator, and again, you have a quick meal on the go. I had some green beans in the refrigerator, so went ahead and just popped them in the oven at about 420, I believe it was for 20 minutes, until they were nice and roasted and the sweetness really came out. I think I have added so many different vegetables to this particular recipe, and I don't think at any point any of them have been a wrong decision. So there you have it. This is the final plate. I love this particular recipe because of how versatile it is. I can change any of the vegetables that were in here. I can change them out. Instead of the green beans, I can do asparagus. I can do the zucchini noodles. It's just a really great versatile recipe. I do partake in intermittent fasting, so this is gonna be my one meal for today. And it does have as many vegetables as I can put in it, also including the full fat and protein. Bon appetit.